Welcome back to Grapple FK, everyone. We are covering Matt Frevola against Ottman Azaitar. So it's a steamroller against the bulldozer. This is on the main card of the Connor v. Dustin headliner, which is on Saturday / Sunday if you're in the UK. So Matt's predominantly a wrestler, record of 8-1-1. Ottman Azaitar's 13-0. Stupid power in his right hand mainly, but good boxer, good combos. Basically the same size, and Ottman's won most of his fights via KO. So yeah, it's kind of. Matt Frevola's striking isn't great. He throws some hooks. It's mainly to set up takedowns, from what I've seen. Doesn't really have a jab, and Ottman has stupid power and some decent combination boxing. And he's starched 2 people so far in the UFC. What do you think, Andrew?
Well, Ottman Azaitar is, phenomenal. Those 2 knockouts against Karma Worthy, who's a really good striker, and the other guy who's a bit of an unknown, that they were killer knockouts. And it's not just those knockouts; it was the striking. His whole striking performance, as short as those fights were, because he knocked those guys out, I think, in 1 minute and in 3 minutes. But what I saw from Ottman Azaitar was really, really fantastic. Now he's one of these guys. He will go forward. He will push the pace on occasion, but he'll also go second. He will also counter strike, which is nice to see. It just gives you more options. You go first, and you stop your opponent from getting momentum. You're landing combinations, you're scoring points. Then at the same time, you're also giving your opponent space to come forward and countering him. Now his counter punching is spectacular. Now, one thing I had to do in both of his fights was slow it down, because in some fights, I have to slow it down to half speed to figure out what it is they're actually doing. In this case, I had to slow his fights down to quarter speed. Because
he's very fast.
He is ridiculously fast. It is ridiculous. Probably the fastest striker I've ever seen in MMA. And I was trying to figure out whether he was actually going first or countering in both of his fights. Because in that first fight against not Karma Worthy, the other guy with a funny name,
Timu.
Timu. Timu throws a jab. Now Timu's not the fastest guy, but he throws a jab, and then almost instantaneously, Azaitar is countering and landed on him. So Timu throws a jab, and before the jab even gets halfway through, Azaitar has already landed the counter. It is that quick, and you have to play at quarter speed to actually figure out he's actually countering and not going first. It is that quick.
Yeah.
So that's phenomenal. Combine that with the occasional push forward with aggression combinations. Combine that with the fact he's excellent in the pocket. There are some fighters who are really good in that brawl up close where things are wild. Some fighters just seem to find the target in that chaos. Azaitar is one of them.
Yeah.
The striking, it looks amazing. But the only criticism you could say is it's a bit brawling, right?
Yeah.
I'd maybe describe it as technical brawling. It's definitely not traditional boxing, that's for sure. He seems to me just incredibly quick brawler with fantastic reflexes, an excellent understanding of what his opponent's doing, and an excellent understanding of where the opportunities are, even amid the chaos. I'm sure he's done boxing at some point, but his chosen style is, I don't know, whatever he does, and it looks sick.
I think he started in kickboxing. I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah, I checked
Moroccans.
Moroccans mainly kickboxing Muay Thai.
Yeah,
but his hands are so much better than any Muay Thai fighter I've seen.
And he doesn't kick that much. Well, mainly because he knocks everyone out in the first round, probably.
Yeah.
So,
that power. He's a small guy. He's undersized.
His power is stupid. It's retarded power.
Yeah, he's undersized for lightweight, but it's really
Yeah, he is 5'8". Yeah.
Ridiculous power.
5'8". Might be even shorter. I don't know. He's pretty short.
Yeah, I mean he'll be 5'8" max. You know, we know the
Mm.
UFC likes to inflate the numbers.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's mental, man. Like it is, it's crazy.
Some
And
people just have that. They just have that. They just need one. They don't even need to load up. You know, they just need one. If they touch someone, the guy's down or wobbled.
well, the thing is, I mean, Azaitar does put a lot into those punches.
Mm.
He really puts a lot into it. It's not like, you know, the touch of death that some people have. He really does swing.
Well, the Timu one was the touch of death. It was literally one overhand right, and the guy was flat on his face.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
Then he
he
fell
was
face
out.
forward.
Yeah, he was
Leg
like
touching.
out in midair,
Yeah,
basically. Yeah,
that was a sick knockout.
he's got
fucking
spectacular power.
striker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's just a sick striker. I mean,
Yeah, he is.
I do wonder if you put these guys against, say, Conor McGregor or maybe Poirier, maybe even Gaethje, with that brawling style, because sometimes he does just, you know, at range, he'll just go for an overhand right, not setting it up with anything. I do wonder if at some point someone's going to make him pay for that.
Yeah, I think when the level of competition gets higher, someone will definitely make him pay for that.
But at this level, he's so quick. I think he can get.
Yeah.
Like
At this level, I think he can get away with it. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know all of his fights have been, I think, first round knockouts.
Yeah, he knocked one guy out in Brave, which is an organization based in Bahrain, or based out of Bahrain for people who don't know. Who now they produced quite a lot of UFC fighters. Kamzat came out of Brave too.
Yeah.
He knocked one guy out in the third round, so his power does carry.
The Irish guy from SBG Island.
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting fight because that guy. It was a big guy. He's a welterweight. That was a welterweight fight. But bear in mind how small this guy is.
He's very small. Yeah.
So his opponent wasn't the best, but he does, you know, train with Conor McGregor. It's a decent gym, and it showcased that fight went 3 rounds. Actually, that fight that he won via decision, or maybe we're thinking about different fights.
Yeah. So one fight he's been to the third round twice. One fight he won via decision, which is probably the one you're thinking of, and then one fight he knocked the guy out in the third round.
So he's got cardio.
Yeah.
Because my initial concern
for 3 rounds. For 3 rounds, yeah.
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 So my initial concern is when you throw everything into your punches and you've got the fast twitch muscle fibers like Azaitar has, you tend to fade. But
no, he's knocked someone out in the third round. That's a definite. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
everyone else has been a round 1 knockout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So obviously we're pretty excited about this guy.
Yeah. Let's stop sucking him off and talk about Frevola.
Yeah. So Frevola, you said his striking isn't very good. I think it's okay.
It's good in terms of it leads to the takedown, which is eventually what he wants to get. But I don't think it's that technical.
It's not. But in one of his fights, I think against Luis Pena in that third round, and what was a controversial win for Frevola. Frevola was fighting really well off the back foot, fighting really well going backwards. Going forwards, he looks okay. He looks like he throws hard, but doesn't really knock anybody out.
He throws wild hooks. He gets quite wild in there. He throws wild, like from wild angles, which is what Ottman does sometimes as well. But I think Ottman's a lot more calculated in what he does.
Yeah.
In terms of pure striking, whereas Matt Frevola's definitely got a grappling wrestling advantage. However, I have to say, although he takes people down, and it's impressive because he took Luis Pena down as well, who's former AKA, who are heavily wrestling based, who have a heavy wrestling stance in terms of a gym. He takes people down, but he doesn't keep them down from what I've seen, which is a problem.
I noticed the exact same thing. He's got explosive takedowns, looks like a classic American wrestler, but as you said, can't keep them there. And in that fight against Luis Pena tied him up in knots in jiu-jitsu I've never seen before.
Yeah, he's trying to go for that Kimura a few times.
Yeah,
some kind of Kimura. Yeah.
I mean, Luis Pena really made them look silly on the ground.
Yeah,
So you might think, okay, well, obviously Azaitar is going to bang Frevola on the feet, but Frevola can probably get Azaitar to the ground, probably.
I think he probably could, because I've seen no wrestling from Ottman.
In that 3-round decision win in Brave, he stuffed a lot of takedowns, and he got taken down by the Irish guy, but did get back up. So he seems to have decent takedown defense.
But that's by an Irishman. Irish people don't
Yes.
really do wrestling, so
Yes.
yeah.
This isn't like some, but it exists.
Yeah.
The technique of takedown defense and getting back up and the scrambles, it exists. Whereas for, say, I don't know, Munir Lassez, it probably didn't, did it?
No.
So there's a base level there that we can rely on. But yeah, I mean,
Plus, he does. Oh, sorry, carry on.
Yeah, to me, I mean, it's got to be pretty clear who to back here, I think.
Yeah, I was just going to add to that. He trains with, so just for people who don't know, Ottman was actually born in Germany, and he's from a quite a wealthy family, and they have serious connections. And him and his older brother's also in the UFC, but he's only had one fight due to injuries. They know the King of Morocco through his family. So when they go to Morocco to do training camps, they also take other lightweights with them. Afghan Gastelum goes with them too, and a few others. They call over Jake Shields. They call over. Have you heard of Mark Madsen? The guy from he's Scandinavian. He's a former silver Olympic medalist. He's now in the UFC too. Very good fighter. So he takes over very, very elite guys and he trains with them because he has a lot of money, and the King of Morocco is basically involved in, taking MMA to the next, taking Moroccan MMA to the next stage. So he trains with a lot of wrestlers. So he's definitely drilling this stuff. It's just obviously it hasn't really come into play in the fights because he just KOs everyone. So he is training this stuff. It's not like he's just in striking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
It's good to know exactly.
One thing I think to add about Frevola is he fought Lando Venata.
Yeah, that was a draw. Right?
Yeah, that was a draw. Lando Venata is not a bad fighter, but he's not a. I wouldn't say he's particularly good. Lando Venata obviously gave him problems.
Yeah,
significant problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in that fight against Luis Pena, yes, Frevola did enough to win. He did enough in each round, in 2 of the rounds to steal the decision win. But it's clear to me that Luis Pena was by far the superior fighter, both on the feet and on the ground. Who else has he fought? Jalin Turner. He got knocked out by Marco Polo Reyes.
He's been outstruck by everyone bar the guy he fought in the Contender Series, which is not a good sign.
Yeah, it's not. It's not, is it? Yeah, so I'm not saying Frevola is bad. I think his striking is okay. He looks good striking backwards, which I really liked. He's got takedowns. All in all, he does everything okay or quite well.
Yeah.
He's just not that good. And I think, that the striking from Azaitar is a couple of levels at least better. I'm not sure Frevola can keep Azaitar down, although that is a question mark because you haven't really seen Azaitar on the ground.
That's the biggest question mark in this fight, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's there to be hit. He has a negative striking differential. Everyone's outstruck him bar the first fight he had in the UFC. Sorry, it wasn't even the UFC. It was a Contender Series. Everyone in the UFC has outstruck him. If you're getting outstruck by people, that suggests that Ottman's going to land during certain parts of the fight, probably very quickly. He doesn't really need a whole lot. He needs a little combo, maybe one to the body and a hook and a straight, and then Matt could be on the floor.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Azaitar's got the speed advantage. If he goes first, he can knock him out probably.
Could counter him as well.
Yeah, if Frevola goes first, Azaitar can counter him. This could be over very quickly, I think.
Yeah. Or he could tie Azaitar up maybe for a few minutes, maybe tire him out. But I even though I haven't seen it, I'm going to say that I don't think he can keep Azaitar down, and Azaitar will get back up and land something. That's what I think will happen, because this guy can't keep people down. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. So we're both sucking off Azaitar hard.
Yeah, we really are. Yeah.
He's an exciting prospect.
He is. Yeah, he's quite old. I think he's 31, but actually that's not that old. He's still got quite a lot of fights in. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see him against the better guys. But yeah, I think if he wins this, that's 3 in a row, then I suspect Dana will probably throw him a top 15 at some point.
Yeah, for sure. So, who do you think is the favorite?
I'm definitely thinking Azaitar's the favorite in this.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the odds. What odds would you give to Azaitar?
No, I think Azaitar should probably be maybe minus 180, maybe minus 200-ish. I think he wins this 70%, 65, 70% of the time.
Well, then you're in luck, because he's minus 163.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
What are you thinking? Safe come? Or risky?
Kind of in between the two. I wouldn't say this is a safe fight.
Yeah.
There is a question mark of the takedowns, and
yeah, that's the biggest question mark. Yeah, definitely in the risky.
Yes, yeah. I was just thinking about the step up in competition, but he's already banged Karma Worthy.
Yeah, and Karma Worthy's decent. He's got some decent wins in the UFC. What's the over and under on this? As in, what are the odds for it to be under less than 1.5 rounds? Or like a Ottman first round KO or something.
Okay, so under is plus 110.
Okay.
Over is minus 138.
All right, fair enough. And what's Ottman Azaitar round 1 KO? It's not going to be great, I think.
1 second. Plus 333. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I won't say it's great.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be great anyway.
Yeah, round 2, 6-1 plus 600. Round 3 plus 900 for a KO.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, going on to predictions, I think Ottman Azaitar will KO him in round 1.
Yeah, me too. Easy peasy. Done. Yeah. I think so. Because we know what Frevola does. Just think about how these guys are going to interact. Frevola comes forward. He likes to swing. He'll go for the takedown occasionally, but he's going to swing and he's going to engage with the striking. That's what he normally does. So we assume he's going to do it again.
Yeah.
And in those exchanges, he's going to get caught clean.
Yeah.
He's too slow. He's not cautious enough. He's not the kind of guy who skirts around the edge with nice footwork, fighting at range. That's not really his thing. I think this is a bad stylistic matchup for Frevola.
Yeah, he doesn't have KO power, so
yeah. So I think, I think Azaitar is just gonna bang him hard.
Yeah, I think Azaitar is gonna bang him,
and I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, this will be a good fight. Definitely.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it, really. The
only question is, how are we betting?
Yeah.
Because you were talking about putting this risky come. Yeah, probably the risky.
Definitely in the risky. I'll think about the safe. It's the only thing I'm worried about is are the takedowns. I'm not really worried about anything else.
Yeah. So just in terms of other fights to put him in, I mean, you were thinking Tsarukyan to beat Hack.
Yeah. I think that's safe come territory.
Hack Press has got power, though.
He's got power, but I don't think he can deal with Tsarukyan's chain wrestling. I think he's just going to grapple fuck him over 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Well, that one as well, that's a definite for the risky. I was thinking put it in the safe and then maybe kind of counter it with possibly a Nasrat KO. Hack Paras has KO'd like 80% of his opponents or some shit. Arman has been KO'd before, not in the UFC. But yeah, I think that's a bad stylistic matchup for
it is
Hack Paras. Very bad.
I mean, Tsarukyan's wrestling is sick.
I'm not sure why they've taken that. It's a really bad matchup.
Yeah.
Okay,
so just provisionally for the risky come, we've got Azaitar, Tsarukyan. You could put Hooker in there.
Hooker. I can't do it.
Hooker. No, that's good. Yeah, Hooker.
Yeah. Could yeah, Hooker in the risky. Yeah.
There's an element of risk there as well, though. I might want to offset that with the Michael Chandler
KO.
Yeah.
That's the thing. These guys with one punch KO power, there's always that chance, right? There's that 20, 30%, 15% chance that they just need one.
Yeah. What did we say in the? What was the last fight we covered?
Did we cover? Wasn't it Poirier and Connor before this?
I don't know. Let me check. We have such awful memories.
Yeah.
Because we do these things and we just promptly forget everything we've said about them.
I'm still pretty high, people. I had 2 teeth taken out today, and I don't know what they gave me, but I'm a bit out of it.
Yeah. So we did Hooker yesterday. I think we did a whole load of things. We said a whole load about Hooker, didn't we?
Yeah.
In terms of betting on the different rounds. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe we did. But I think we said Hooker could go into the risky come, and then we'd offset that with a Chandler KO.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which is what I'd probably do with Tsarukyan as well. Put him in one of the comes and offset it with a Nasrat KO. Given the odds, I haven't checked the odds. So.
Yeah. So to recap, Azaitar, Hooker, and Tsarukyan for the risky come.
For the risky come, yeah. And we'll have another look at the cards. We'll have another look at the cards. And just to add to this, Ottman Hakparas, who people also call Afghan Gastelum, were out in Morocco a week and a half ago with Jake Shields. So Jake Shields was doing some kind of various wrestling and MMA sessions for them.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Muradov's back.
Oh, the Uzbek. Who's he fighting?
Andrew Sanchez.
I don't know too much about that guy.
Is Andrew Sanchez? Let me Google this guy.
Sorry?
Let me Google Andrew Sanchez again.
Yeah, we should probably do this now and just see what the rest of the card is.
Yeah, because Muradov's got half a good boxing game. Really nice jab.
Yeah, Muradov's not bad. Yeah, he's got vicious ground and pound as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what Andrew Sanchez is good at. Yeah, I'd have to look into that more. Evloev. Oh, there we go. Evloev.
Oh, who's he fighting?
Nick Lentz.
I don't know too much about that guy.
Me neither.
Is he any good?
I don't really know who he is. Evloev. This guy, Evloev. Yeah, beat Mike Grundy. Yeah, Evloev's decent.
Evloev has got very good sambo and wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, fairly decent striking, but he's minus 600. So,
oh, for fuck's sake!
What
about Amir Albazi and Zalgas Zuma, the Kazakh guy, Zalgas?
So Amir Albazi is
he's pretty well rounded. Amir Albazi
minus 110.
Okay.
They're both almost even money, basically, both of them.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know anything about Andrew Sanchez, but Mahmoud Muradov is decent.
There's Khalil Roundtree. Bangkok ready Khalil Roundtree.
Why does it say Tajikistan here? I thought he's Uzbek.
It's all the same.
Yeah, it's just the Borat countries.
Yeah,
there are a lot of Borats on this card, actually. We've got Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, Armenia. This is a Borat card.
So Khalil Roundtree is a big favourite against Praknio. I don't know anything about Praknio.
Same here.
I think Khalil Roundtree is pretty overrated.
Big dude, Praknio, 6'3".
Yeah, I remember they made a big fuss about Khalil Roundtree when he was like 6-0 in the UFC. So he spent like 6 months in Bangkok, and everyone was saying, "Oh, he's Bangkok ready," and he just got banged by I can't remember who it was. I think that Moldovan who dressed like
the Hulk.
Yeah,
he got banged.
Yeah, so he wasn't Bangkok ready.
No, we should look into this though. I'm not sure how good this Praknio is.
Let me Google Praknio's record, because if I can bet against Roundtree, then I will. Praknio.
Yeah, Google his record. 77% of his wins have come by KO. TKO, KO.
He's 13-5. Oh shit, he's had 3 fights in the UFC, and he's lost all of them.
Oh yeah, it's probably Khalil Roundtree, mate.
Yeah, probably.
How is he lost?
Round 1 knockout.
Yeah,
round 1 knockout. Round 1 knockout.
I think we found a safe come, guys.
Yeah, so Khalil Roundtree. So we could do a safe come. There's very little value here. We could do a safe come with Khalil Roundtree and Evloev.
Evloev, yeah. Evloev. And out of the other fights we've discussed, I'd say I'd say Tsarukyan's probably the safest out of the other ones, I think. No, I'd say Ottman probably. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. The other ones are hard because
I was going
I'm
to
not
say,
sure. What about Brad Tavares and Antonio Carlos Jr.?
Brad Tavares is plus. Oh wait, sorry. Brad Tavares is -138,
Okay.
and Antonio Carlos Jr. is +110.
+110.
I don't really know anything about these guys.
Yeah, I might have a look at some of Carlos Jr.'s fights later on.
Yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow.
Colin McGregor's a heavy favourite, isn't he?
I think the odds are. Yeah, I think that's a bit excessive for McGregor.
Yeah.
I mean, -333. That's aggressive.
This Zalgas, this Kazakh guy, is very short. 5'4". Well, Amir Arbazi's 5'5". They're both short. It's flyweight.
Where the
Arbazi trains
fuck
at
is
London
Zalgas
Shoot
from?
Fighters.
That's a funny looking dude on the right.
Oh, he's from Kazakhstan. He's a Kazakh.
He looks very worried.
Yeah.
And old. Worried and old.
Yeah, he's one of those guys with the fake birth certificates, I think. Oh, yeah, I'm 25. but he's got grandkids or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this card is it's a good card, but it's quite difficult picking out safe come bets on this card.
It is, yeah. I think we got the risky come sorted, I think.
I think the risky come is sorted, yeah. And that's it really. We what is it? It's Thursday today and it's on Saturday. For fuck's sake, why is it on at 3 a.m.? So it'll probably start at 11 p.m.-ish, the first fight.
Yeah. Oh, what can you do, eh?
Just quickly, what do you think of the presser? And I think they just did the weigh-in too. I'll probably watch that now.
Well, it's very civilized, wasn't it? Conor McGregor wasn't his usual cuntish self.
No,
it was what we wanted to see.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, we wanted him, just being a cunt, and he wasn't. But yeah, whatever. I'm not particularly interested in these press conferences. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me personally.
Yeah.
But
I do like a good presser.
Yeah, you want some beef, yeah?
Yeah, I want some tension. Press conference. Yeah. But yeah, it was all right. I mean, sorry, it was shit. I'll watch the weigh-ins and see how it's looking. But Conor looks in good shape. Poirier obviously always in good shape.
Yeah,
it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah, just I know when stumbling over my words. I know we mentioned in the podcast about this fight, about how Poirier doesn't have a game plan. I saw a more recent interview with him saying that, he's ready to go to war and all of this. He's ready to, get into the chaos and the fire. I'm like,
for fuck's sake, why is he saying that?
That's not good for you, man. It's not good for. And the more I think about it, the more I think he's just going to get banged in the first round.
I'm hoping for his sake that this is something his corner are telling him to say, but they've got a completely different game plan. But I doubt it. It probably is him thinking like that's how he fights, right? That's just how he fights.
It's his thing, yeah.
Exactly, it's his thing. That's how he fights. Yeah. The only time he didn't do that was against Khabib, but that's because people are so scared of the takedown.
Yeah.
So you can't really let your hands go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's probably going to get banged.
Yeah.
If anything like the old McGregor turns up, he's getting banged. If he's got that game plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Poirier's got a one-way ticket to CTE town.
Yeah, and did I tell? I'm not sure if I told you, but he signed an 8-fight deal with the UFC.
Yeah. It's nuts.
8 fights, dude. For fuck's sake.
A lot of them will be probably 5-round fights as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
You should have 2 or 3 more and just call it, because he's had a lot of fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's making money now. Like what he's worth a few mil. He's got his chili sauce out. That's selling pretty well. Like, the fuck do you need to continue fighting for?
Yeah.
Not going to. Well, I guess he probably has a. If he beats McGregor, he's got a chance of winning the belt, unless Khabib comes back.
Well, what do they do if Khabib doesn't come back and that's still?
They have to strip him. They have to take the belt off him. Simple as that.
So if Poirier or McGregor wins, and at some point down the line, do they just make one of them the champion?
Yeah, if Poirier McGregor wins, then they'll probably do something like get them to fight, I don't know, the winner of Chandler or Hooker or Charles Oliveira or someone else, Gaethje probably, for the vacant belt.
Would they make one of these guys interim champ?
I'm really not sure. This is why it'd be good if Khabib could fucking make his mind up. Like, I'm not sure what he's playing at, but I suspect there are business decisions behind the scenes that we don't know about, because Khabib is trying to get his new promotion onto UFC Fight Pass. So that's a big thing for him. So I'm not sure what he's doing. He could he could very well be completely retired and just ride this out until UFC Fight Pass is secured for his new promotion.
Yeah, could be.
Khabib is a lot more intelligent than people think. They think he's just some, goat herder from Dagestan or whatever that speaks broken English. But there's,
I don't think he's stupid.
Yeah, no, I mean, some people think that, but he's got a lot going on. He's got his own mobile phone company. He has a fitness app out. He's got his promotion coming onto UFC Fight Pass. He's doing things.
Yeah,
he's got stable of fighters. So, but yeah, I mean, it would be good to know what happened, because I think if Poirier wins this, I think Poirier could probably be the champion. No, actually, I think Charles Oliveira would be the champion. I think that guy could fuck everyone up now. I really like that dude. He's very dangerous.
He's basically the same as Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, he's Tony Ferguson. Yeah, basically, with better BJJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a huge problem. Huge problem to deal with.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Whoever wins out of Poirier and McGregor, it's got to be either Gaethje or Oliveira. Or Chandler. Oh, there we go. If Chandler beats Hooker.
Chandler. Yeah, if Chandler beats Hooker, then he's in prime position to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had another look at Chandler today. He is stacked.
Yeah.
He's really big.
He's a chunky
fucking
dude.
veiny arms.
Yeah.
He's done some shit, definitely.
Yeah, very low body fat percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah, very low.
Yeah, he's stacked. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Lightweight is still where it's at. Although some of the other weight divisions are looking very good too, but lightweight is always going to be the prime weight in the UFC, I think.
Let me look at the rankings.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1 is Gaethje, 2 is Poirier, 3 is Oliveira, 4 is McGregor. Well, he's just gone from 15 to 4 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they want to put him in position for a belt. That's what it is.
Yeah. 5 is Ferguson, but he's done.
Ferguson's done. He's never going to win a belt or anything.
Yeah. 6 is Hooker. Hooker's not gonna.
Nah, Hooker doesn't have the overall skill set.
Yeah. 7 is RDA. He's done.
He's done.
He's done in terms of the elite, but I think he can occupy number 7 in the middle of the rankings.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're talking about here. We're talking specifically about who could potentially win the belt, the vacant belt.
Yeah, but unlike say, I think Tony Ferguson is done.
As in you don't think he can fight again, done?
Yeah, I think he could easily lose at this point, given the damage he's taken. He could probably easily lose to a lot of people.
I think he could be like somebody at number 12 or 13.
Well, for example, Benil Dariush is number 12. Makachev is 13.
Yeah, fuck, I completely forget how stacked this division is, dude.
Yeah. So I can see Tony Ferguson.
Who's 15 then?
Drew Dober.
And Drew Dober's a beast as well. So
He's
who's
decent,
11?
Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee. I see holes in your game.
Yeah. But for example, I can see RDA holding on to number 7 or 8 for probably a couple of years.
Yeah, he's very well rounded.
Yeah, I mean,
very well rounded.
Is a donkey in my opinion.
Sorry, who did you say? I missed.
Paul Felder.
Yeah, what is Paul Felder doing there? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. 9 is Diego Ferreira.
Yeah,
I don't know much about him, to be honest.
He's decent.
10 is Ally Quinta.
Ally Quinta's probably one who will fall out of the rankings soon too.
Probably, yeah. He hasn't fought in a long time.
Yeah, I don't think he can keep up with this new wave of guys at lightweight. They'll bang him.
Yeah, it's those guys, Benil Dariush and Islam Makhachev, who are scary.
Benil Dariush, Islam Makhachev, and Charles Oliveira are... I mean, people are talking about Charles Oliveira. They're not really talking about Islam and Benil, but those two guys are very, very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tsarukyan's in this weight class as well, isn't he?
Tsarukyan's in this weight class, yeah. Ottman Azaitar, Afghan Gastelum, but those guys are all like 25, 26, 27 or some shit. They're out, yeah. So this weight class is ridiculous, dude.
It is.
If you have someone that like Tsarukyan who's not in the top 15, then that's stacked.
Yeah. For sure. So yeah. All right, man. This has dragged on a bit. Should we fuck off?
Yeah. Well, we've given an overall summary there, guys. We'll be covering more fights soon for the other cards, but this card is on Saturday. So just to recap, we've both got Ottman Azaitar by round 1 KO, and probably put him in a risky come.
Sick.
Anything to add?
Yeah, that's it. Risky come. Probably Azaitar, Hooker, and who's the other guy we said? Tsarukyan, yeah.
And possibly clear Roundtree for safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay. All right. Along with Movza Evloev, I need to look into it, but he'll probably be safe as well, I think.
Yeah.
But okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.